Hi there, it's Esther Herbert, and I am in for another video visit. It's gotten a little bit cooler here in Canada, so I need a jacket, but decided maybe for this last video I won't have one. So I just wanted to say that I am glad you're here this week, and what I want to talk about is going to be a very difficult subject. So sometimes it's good to tackle those subjects, because if we don't, then maybe in life we wish we would have had some coping skills or some hints, advice that we could take and really use during stressful times. I'm talking this week about death and dying. Now, it's been 2 months for us here at Brady, where I work. It's a small company with a few very good, wonderful people that I work with, and I've been at Brady for almost 17 years. And a lady I worked with named Lynn, I always called her Lynnsie, she was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and in a matter of just months, she passed away. And you know, it is so hard to know what to say to people that you work with, what to say to her family, what to say at her funeral. It's something that we all experience, because there will be people that pass away in our lives, and that we know, that we care about, that we love dearly. And Lynnsie was a very effervescent person. She was so excited to see people come into her area of work, which was the mailroom. She loved chatting with folks. She made you feel special. Anytime I told her about a video visit, she said, "Oh, I haven't seen that yet," or "I have and I loved it, and want to talk to you about it, want to ask you some questions." And she really encouraged me way back in 2017 when all this got started. She was one person that was so enthralled with the whole idea of not having stigma surrounding mental illnesses, and I'll never ever forget her for that, you know. But she was a very lively person. She had a great smile, great laugh, and you knew when Lynn was around, she was just a wonderful person, and all of us miss her so much. And I guess the reason for this video, I want to say that, you know, when somebody passes away, we don't know what to do, we don't know what to say, and especially with COVID, you know, we can't hug like we are used to doing. So what do? And I think the very best thing that you can do is send a note, say something. If you see a person live, a daughter or a cousin or somebody that's related to the person that passed away, you know, as awkward as it is and you might not know what to say, saying something is certainly better than nothing. It'll make you feel better in the fact that you've taken the time to let them know you're sorry that they've lost somebody that they love. Maybe you want to say something that, you know, in this case, Lynnsie, what she meant to me. I wanted to make sure her daughters knew that she was a wonderful, incredible person to work with, and I worked with her for almost 16 years. And that's important, because your mental health will, you know, kind of twist in your head and say, "Oh, I don't know what to say, I didn't know what to say, and I didn't do it," and then, you know, you might regret that. So the best thing to do going forward is to always say something. And then pre-COVID, you could hug someone and just say, "I'm sorry," or squeeze a hand or touch a shoulder, or whatever you needed to do. But it does make a difference. I know what I've lost my dad and I've lost my sister, and people that came to either the pre-funeral visitation or the actual funeral, anybody that came up and gave me a squeeze or said, "I'm so sorry that you've lost your dad or your sister, I'm so sorry," that just meant the world to me, because, you know, I know how hard it is to say something, and I'm always proud of people that take the time and effort to do such a thing, and you'll feel better for it as well. But I guess on the subject of death and dying, it always makes you think life is so fleeting and fragile, and we never expect those that pass away to pass away. And with Lynn, it was so sudden, and it was so sad, and a mother of 3, and you know, you just wondered why. And I guess we don't ever know the answer to why, but we certainly know that we can value and treasure people today. We can let them know that they mean something to us. You can say, I love you. I don't believe you can say, I love you enough. So if you have people in your life that you care about and really treasure, don't save those words. Tell them. And that'll make you feel good, and that'll make them feel great as well. Okay, so just remember that life is so fragile, and with COVID-19 going on, and we don't see the people that we love and want to see so much, write them a letter, send them a note, and let them know that they are it to you in some way or another. Okay? Thank you for joining me this week. Remember, as always, you are important, and so is your mental health. And I'll look forward to talking to you next week. Sign up to my YouTube channel and share it with a friend. I'd appreciate that. Okay? God bless. Bye-bye.